Hello everyone, what's up and welcome to an OP reaction video. Today we are doing Detective Conan. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this is going to be like, because Detective Conan is a very long running series. I mean, how long is it? And is it still on? I think it's still on, right? Also known as Case Closed. I know it as Detective Conan, but is Case Closed the English name? No, Case Closed might be the Japanese name. I don't know. Anyway, so it is. I mean, it's still going. At least in terms of the manga. Is the anime still going? I think so. Yeah. So it's still going. It has 1,155 episodes. So like just a little lower than One Piece has, I think. And as a One Piece fan who's watching all of One Piece on my Gent Watches One Piece channel, and is, you know, 700 and something episodes into it, that number doesn't shock me because I know that it's possible to watch so many episodes of a show, but I think something, I mean, I don't know this for a fact. I'm just telling you what I think I know about the show. What I think I know about the show is I'm pretty sure it's going to be more episodic than something like One Piece would be, which One Piece is more serialized. It's more one big story that's continuing over each thing. But this is like a detective show, so I imagine there's a lot of like singular cases. Like I don't know if it's per episode or per chapter, or maybe you have smaller arcs. But I imagine this show has less of an overarching story. I imagine it still has an overarching story. In fact, I think there's one major case that the main character has to solve or something. But really, I've never watched an episode of Detective Conan. I haven't even really watched clips of the show. So I don't know, you know, how good it is. I don't know how special this show is. All I know is that it has been going on for quite a long time. So today we're going to be watching some openings from it. We're not going to watch every opening. There are a lot of them. I think there are like 50 openings at least. Yeah, there's 55. 55 right now, I think. So there are a lot of openings. So we're just going to be watching, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 of them or something. I'm not quite sure yet. Well, whatever it says in the title, that's how many we're doing. So yeah, let's jump into it. If you like my vibe, if you like my reactions, make sure to support the video, liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. All of that stuff helps me out a lot. And you can go to my Patreon account to watch full-length reactions, early access, and exclusive videos. If this video is edited and like chopped up a bit and stuff for copyright reasons, then the full-length version of it will be on my Patreon account in the description below, which means you can just sync it up with your own footage and watch the full reaction with me. But otherwise, let's jump into Detective Conan. This is the openings. Here we go. Okay. I remember seeing that Conan looks like that. What? You can't kick a basketball. That's absolutely against the rules. Kick's ball violation. This is fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's what you can kick. But why are there two shots of him kicking a ball? Also, why is there like a tall version of him? Oh my god. Okay, that guy looks like the... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say he looks like the villain. No, he's probably like the inspector that he helps out. This song's pretty good. Aww. Cute. Cute. Is that his sister? Looks kind of like a sister. Or a mother. Nice! That stopped suddenly, but I'm watching kind of a weird version of it. Also, yeah, heads up. It's very difficult to like find these online, these openings. So I'm kind of taking what I can get, because it feels like it's being taken down kind of everywhere that it could be up in an easy fashion. But I mean, so far about what I expect from a show like this, it seems cute. That was I mean, honestly, like very interesting character designs, because like they're kind of iconic, and like it's surprising. Like they're iconic in that like they've got at least Conan does like, you know, definite signifiers of like this is, you know, that you could draw this character from memory, I feel like, which is a good signifier of like a cool character design. But I wonder, you know, like what made this series stick, like really stick for people? Was it just like really well written mysteries? Was it like the first of its kind to do certain things? You know, like there's a lot of reasons that I could see it happening, but I wonder if there was a legitimate reason. All right, let's move on to number 2. Here we go. All right. I mean, these would have been in the 90s, right? Oh. So why? Who's this? Can he unchibify himself? Like, okay. Because it looks like he can turn from a kid into a teen. I like this song more so far, I think. Okay. I still actually can't tell what her relation is. Is it a lover or is it a family member? He's so short. I know, I can't be a lover. Look, there's like 4 feet of height difference. It's gotta be like mother or sister, right? You think? Ah! Yeah, as I said, we're kind of not being picky and choosy about what sources we watch this in. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, so far I'm seeing like seems to be like an inspector who I like the inspector's design actually. But like, you know, this like what I imagine is like a police officer or whatever. He's wearing a suit, he's got the mustache. And he's like keeping an eye on him. It could also just be his dad or something. But it kind of like it reminds me of like Lestrade, is that his name in Sherlock Holmes? Or like what's the name? Gordon, Commissioner Gordon in Batman. Like the police force person who you're technically helping do their job by doing all this vigilante stuff that you're doing. I'm thinking of Conan, assuming his name actually is Conan. It's very possible that Detective Conan is like an English translated name. I guess I'll look it up. But it's very possible that his name isn't Conan in the original Japanese, but that's like when they moved it over to English, they changed him to be named Conan. Let's see. No, I mean the Japanese name is also Great Detective Conan. So no, I think his name is probably Conan, or he's known as Conan at some point. Oh my gosh, can they just tell me? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Or maybe like Conan isn't the main character, but Conan is like a person he looks up to or something. I'm trying to like see if I can see it like immediately in the Wikipedia page, but I can't see it straight away, so oh well. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know what's going on in the plot yet. I doubt I will figure it out because it's just gonna be like clips like this. But I mean, so far some decent songs. Nothing that's blown me away so far. But it seems cute and seems like, you know, it would be a fun show to watch. So let's watch episode 3. I mean, opening 3. This one finally has English subtitles. Today's guest is very rich. I look like a child, but I have the wits of an adult. And he did call himself Conan there. I like this song better as well. Songs are getting better and better to me. This one seems more serious. That's like the classic Sherlock Holmes outfit. Yeah, this is a cute opening. I like this one. Aww. And this one's hitting more emotional points and stuff. So is he talking to someone? Oh. No, he's just talking to them from a phone booth. Why? We'll try to figure it out. Cool. This is cool. Yeah, and stop suddenly. Yeah, this is nice. It's like It's just, I don't know, there's something comforting about it. Like the series seems like it could be like comfort food, where it's like, okay, well, no matter what. I mean, I feel like it's one of those shows that like they would love for it to be running all the time. I guess in the same way of like Doraemon and stuff, where it's like, if this show is just on constantly, then people can just always tune in and watch it, and it doesn't really matter where in the story it is, you know. I mean, that's what episodic shows tend to be like anyway. But yeah, just like it really doesn't matter. You don't really need to be watching it in order at all. You can just watch whatever episode tickles your fancy whenever you have time. Which those sorts of shows tend to be ones I don't like as much, because I prefer like serialized long storytelling. But there's definitely a place for those shows, and I think this show feels like it could be like a pretty solid one. But I don't know. Let's move on to opening 4. Here we go. I like that a lot of these are female-led songs, because I prefer female singing. Oh my gosh. Being teased by high schoolers for... Oh, like they're probably like, oh, you're so cute. Look at you doing detective work. Was that a shot of him singing and everyone else covering their ears? I only saw it for a second. No! What's with the kicking of the ball? Is that like his one attack move? He can kick a ball? And then there's the tall version of him again. Does he have like a transformation? Is this a Magical Girls anime? Where he can turn into a tall version of himself? I'm just very curious about the fact that there's that like they keep showing him seemingly as like a either high schooler or adult. It's hard to tell. I think it looks closer to high schooler. They show him, you know, at 2 different sizes. One's like chibi-fied and one like it almost looks like either they look like they're brothers, which I don't think is the case, but I guess if I'm speculating, it could be like his brother was also a detective and he's now following in his footsteps. Or something along those lines. But I think the more likely thing is it's him, but I don't know how that works. And I mean, they're not showing him like doing a transformation sequence into a taller guy. But I don't know, that feels like that'd be a weird power up. Like I can make myself look slightly older for a little bit. Like it seems strange. So I don't know. I really have no idea. What this show is cooking. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's move on to the next one. The appearance of a child and the intellect of an adult. Oh, this song is strange. Oh, this is a very weird song. I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. I like the verses so far. There's a ball you can kick. So it seems like skateboarding and kicking balls. I came here to ride skateboard and kick balls, and I'm all out of skateboard. Yeah, this chorus is so strange. It's weird. It's like addictive, but I don't love it. But it's addictive. This woman though, it seems. Aww, mother. That feels like a mother relationship, but I don't know. So that one I specifically saw the words, the appearance of a child and the intellect of an adult. It says specifically the appearance of a child. Well, if it was just a kid, wouldn't it say a child with the intellect of an adult? But it specifically says the appearance of a child and the intellect of an adult. So maybe he's actually an adult, but he either just has something with him that, like some sort of disorder or something that makes him look like a child, or he's like been cursed or something, you know, and it's like, oh, until you solve 3,000 cases, you're not turning back to you know, being an adult again, or something like that. It feels like that'd be strange, but that's as good a concept for a show as any, I guess. I guess okay, hold on. So if he has the appearance of a child, maybe that version that they keep showing of him, maybe that's what he looks like normally. So maybe something happened and he's no longer, like he looked like that before and now he doesn't look like that anymore. If that's the case, she could be a love interest because they would actually be similar in height and possibly age then. Because right now it looks like they're so far apart in age and stuff that like that it's not a love interest, but I mean I guess it could be. I guess what's making me think it's not a love interest is I feel like with a love interest, especially for a long show like this, you do like will they, won't they stuff, right? And ending the one of these openings with like him jumping into her arms and her like holding him like that and twirling around and stuff, like that feels like so genuinely loving that it's either they're in a relationship, they're straight up like already in a relationship, or they are or they're family members. So I don't know, but yeah, let's move on to the next one. And yeah, as I said, that song was strange. I don't think it was bad. It was just really weird. It was just a really weird song to me. But like it was interesting. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. Okay, yeah, so from what I can see, that's the actual opening, and that's so weird to have the band playing in the middle of it and to have like reused animation in the whole thing. It's so strange. That's such a strange decision that they made. I don't know if they just had no budget at that time of year, or like they thought they were going to be cancelled, or they really needed to promote that band, or I'm not sure. But I will say, I mean, the song was like the best song that they've had so far. So like, it's kind of a shame that they used that song on, you know, on an opening that they didn't put any effort into other than the song, you know. So yeah, that's kind of a shame. But yeah, anyway, it was still cool. It was worth it for the song. It was worth watching that one just for the song. All right, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. Venus born from a great shell. It's fun, like just getting snippets of cases. Okay, this one's nice. Is it his dad? It looks like his dad. Because they're in the same house. Is that the girl? High school student? Probably not mother then. Love interest or sister? This is good. Wait. I think those two girls I was thinking were different characters. Maybe. This song is interesting, but I like it. He's got gadgets? Okay, I think that's the first time I've noticed that. He's kicking a ball again! But this ball was the sun? Yeah. Is that woman... Is she the same as the other girl? It's hard to tell with these character designs. I'm trying to figure out this character. Is it the same... Okay, hold on. This girl... And then this. Yeah, it's the same girl. That's the same girl. So, okay. Then... Man, I really don't know. I need to stop speculating about it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't need to know. Let me just enjoy the openings. That was a good one. I liked that song, honestly. It was very, like, I don't know. I don't think I would be super hyped to hear it. If, you know, I was like, oh, this is a new opening. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. But it was, you know, it's a cute song. It's nice. I like it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. Look at these moves! Always funny when you have characters doing weird moves like that when it doesn't seem like in their vibe to dance. There's some reused animation again. Look at this dance! I like this. I mean, it's barely a dance. Just doing that. But still. There we go. Now we're dancing. I like this one. This one might have my favorite visuals so far. The covering of the face move is great. It's very funny. I mean, they're reusing some of these dance animations, but it doesn't matter. Because that's what dance is sometimes. Oh my gosh. So funny to me whenever you have characters like that seem like very serious, you know, like we don't see in these openings. I haven't seen him be like super goofy or whatever. super active, super smiley, and so like seeing him just do like a very straight-faced dance is very great. I mean, I love seeing that with a lot of characters. Whenever, you know, like obviously you have like the Chica dance, which is like, that's a character who would do, you know, a choreographed dance and be great at it and be very active, right? So Chica dance is very popular, but that's like, that also matches her character. But then you have stuff like, what's a good example? Like, in the show, Aharon is Indecipherable. One of the endings they did was like, she did a full dance, but she's such a like subdued character, that it's like, it's very odd seeing her do like a full dance, but it's very cute. And so that makes it like way better when it's like a character you don't expect to be doing a choreographed dance that's doing a choreographed dance. So that, yeah, I liked this. That was fun. Yeah, we're just doing 10 openings in this video, I think. So let's move on to opening number 9. Here we go. Wait, I think there was lore there on the screen that I could have read. Oh, English. Not anymore. Only for a bit. Fake your eyes. I like that girl's design. And then you just have like one high schooler or adult hanging with them. He's skateboarding again. This is cool. And then it transitions into him running. That's cool. The English in this episode, in this OP is crazy. Cool. I do like this. Nice. Yeah, that one was pretty good. Not a crazy amount to talk about with that one, but I did enjoy. Oh no, there is something to talk about. The at the start, there's like some writing here. So the incident was something by Shinichi Kudo, who something detective of 17 years. He has solved. Wait, no, a detective of 17 years old. Okay, the incident was solved by Shinichi Kudo, who is a noted detective of 17 years old of youth something. He has solved a splendidly many difficult matter affairs such as the Blue-Bearded League, something speckled ribbon. Also before. Okay. So it was just an article about him. I thought maybe it would give. It's also called Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes of Heisei or something. So they do specifically mention Sherlock Holmes here, which is, I mean, they've been doing some pretty clear references to Sherlock as well. But yeah, okay. So I got the tiniest bit of lore there. So it said he's 17 years old, but that was him in his older form. You know, that was him when he doesn't look like a kid, and then he looks like a kid again. So yeah, I guess it's the same person. I think that confirms that it's the same. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if it confirms it's the same person, because, well, he has like almost the exact same design, so I think it is. But I guess that, like, I was just thinking like maybe the brother thing is still on the table, because his name is Shinichi Kudo. How would you get Conan from that as a nickname? Conan, Kuna, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. You know I'm in a weird spot when I'm watching these openings off of TikTok. Okay, this is OP10. Here we go. This is like a Christmas song. It sounds like a Christmas carol. Oh my gosh. Is that his dad? I mean, what was he doing? He was just walking and talking with a girl. Oh, finally seen some villains, I feel like. I feel like we don't see many villains in these. At least not that I've recognized. I imagine they're villains. They gotta be villains. Look at the fucking Dr. Wily motherfucker. Why is he hanging out with them? He's like 80 years old. This is a nice opening. Very nice. Okay, yeah, I mean, that wasn't a great quality of video that I could watch, but it was honestly really hard to find that opening online. Yeah, that was really cool. I mean, like, it's really interesting that they go for like a Christmassy sounding. I mean, I guess it was just the bells that made it sound Christmassy sounding. But maybe this was like airing around Christmas, you know? I don't know. Maybe they actually like really wanted to lead into those vibes. But yeah, that was cool. So I mean, that's the openings. That's openings 1 to 10. There are a lot of these openings. If you want to see me continue to watch these, make sure to let me know. It is incredibly difficult to find these things online. The sad thing is, there's a website that does compile openings, right? But that website has like some of the worst service I've ever seen in my life. So like, it's not reliable at all to watch things from there. So if you do want me to watch more Detective Conan openings, if there's like some place that you know definitely has all of the openings in a way that I can watch them easily, then let me know. But I mean, yeah, that's the good thing about like modern animes. A lot of the time the studios just post the openings on YouTube like whenever they're up these days. But when you're watching older anime, it's much harder to find them, you know? And then they get taken down. But then if the studios aren't providing the official copies, you shouldn't be taking down like people posting your things, because what, you just want people to not talk about your show? Like, it's really, really stupid. Studios sometimes are controlled by such idiots who know absolutely nothing about business or about how audiences work. It's crazy. Anyway, that is Detective Conan openings 1 to 10. Thank you for joining me. If you want more, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. If you liked my vibe, I hope you can check out some other videos on this channel, and I hope you find stuff that you like. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.